Hey guys, I'm Jeff. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to tell you about the one stock I spent $1,980.93 buying, and I'm going to tell you why I decided to buy it today. So you won't have to wait around and find out what the stock was. The company is Camtek. The ticker is CAMT. Before we get rolling, this is not financial advice. Okay, so I woke up this morning and I did not know I was going to buy this stock. In fact, I thought I was going to wait until August 1st, 2024 to buy this stock because that is my habit. Every month, on the first of the month, I buy shares of one semiconductor stock. And I was gonna wait. I was gonna be patient and wait. But I noticed something happen, and I'm gonna tell you about that right now. What I noticed is the stock started the day over $100 a share. In fact, it closed yesterday at $102.51. And what I wrote in my trading journal is I want to buy this stock, but I don't want to pay $102.51. No, I want to wait until this stock goes below $100. And to do that, I'm going to wait, as I always do, until August 1st and hope that that stock is cheaper in a couple days. Well, then I looked at the three stocks that I am considering buying for the Ando portfolio, and that is the animal donut portfolio. If you're new to the channel, it's a fictional portfolio. It's not really an ETF, but I use the ANDO abbreviation like animal donut. So I was planning on buying either Monolithic Power Systems, Transmedic Group, or Axsome Therapeutics. And the tickers, in case you're watching at home, are MPWR, TMDX, or AXSM. And those are the three, I wrote them down in my trading journal, that I'm looking at to buy in the next few days if their prices come below certain marks that I have written down. But what happened is Camtek, it breached the $100 barrier. I noticed it this morning. I had taken my shower. I was getting ready to go out and face the world and take some pictures because that's my daytime job. And I noticed it traded at about 100 a share. It just dipped a little below. And I thought, oh, maybe this is my chance. This is my chance to buy this stock. And then I thought, you know what? Have the discipline to stick to your plan and buy it on the first. And then I went to work, and in the middle of the trading day, while I had some time, a little break in my action today at work, I noticed the share price at Camtek had come down, not just to 100. It had dropped not only 5%, not only 6%, it had dropped more than 7%. In fact, I noticed it dropped almost 8%. So I said, you know what? The rigidity of having a plan and having a date set like August the 1st is ridiculous because I am not trading a date. I have no time constraints. Nobody cares if I buy a stock on the 1st or the 5th or the 8th. What matters is the price paid. And what I saw was that this stock, this Camtek, CAMT, it was down almost 8% in one day. And I thought, you know what? If I don't buy this stock today and it goes up tomorrow, if it jumps up, I'm going to regret not being decisive, sitting around and sucking my thumb and waiting until August 1st. And one other thing is Camtek, I noticed, reports earnings on August 1st. So I imagine this possibility that Camtek's earnings are actually better than expected and the stock price winds up going up. And then I'm going, oh my gosh, I sat around sucking my thumb, thinking of buying it and waiting till August 1st. I thought that is not somewhere I want to be. I thought, how can I minimize my regret? And I thought, buy it now. So I placed a limit order to buy 21 shares of Camtek at $94.33. And I just had like literally, I believe I had like less than 1 minute to place this trade before I had to go back to work. So I placed it and then I just went to work and I checked back and the order had filled. So I am the proud owner now of 21 shares. So what did I learn from this? Well, I learned that just because I've set a date by which I want to get something done, that it really is probably a better idea to set a price and stick with that, not be too rigid on the 1st of August. So I think it's good that I bent my rules a little. Now, of course, I will regret this if on the 1st of August they announce earnings and the stock tanks 15 or 20%. And I'll go, why did I change my rule? I should have just stuck with it and I would have saved a great deal of loss. So the quick message here is I own Camtek now. The earnings are going to be on August 1st, which is just like 2 days away. And I think I would rather own this company long term. And because my time horizon is several years, it really doesn't matter a lot whether I buy this a couple of days before earnings are released or a couple of days after. I am happy that I made the decision, that I just committed to buying this stock. Time will tell in the short term whether it was good to act now and buy it when the price was favorable, or if I should have just stuck with my plan of buying on the 1st of the month. And I will let you guys know, or you can check for yourselves. The stock price right now is about $94 as of the 30th of July 2024. So if you look at this in a couple of days after the 1st and the stock price is a lot lower, you can go, Jeff, should have waited. And the other thing I really want you guys to know about why I chose Camtek. I have been reading a lot books by people like Marcel Link and Mark Minervini, and what I've learned is a lot of really good traders buy a stock during a retracement. Another word for that is pullback. So they wait for a company that's trending up to come down. And they wait for it to come down a certain percent. It could be 20% or 30% or 60%, whatever. But I think there's a little bit of art to this, a little bit of intuition, and a little bit of luck. But what they tend to do is not buy stocks at their all-time high, but wait for that. And I looked at the charts for Camtek, the charts for like the last 3 months. I looked at the year-to-date chart, and I could see that we peaked about maybe a month, month and a half ago, and the stock has just come down since then. And so I look at this as an experiment. You know, I think you really need to get a number of trades under your belt before you can really claim to understand whether whatever system or, you know, way of trading works for you. So I just wanted to put this into my journal, into my trading journal, put this out into YouTube so you can see it, and we will see how Camtek looks maybe a month or two from now, whether buying during this retracement or pullback made sense, or whether it might have been made more sense just to, you know, pick something else that was already trending and not in a retracement. And just so you guys will know what's going on with the Ando portfolio, and that is my fictitious ETF portfolio, I'm planning on buying 3 stocks. And like I mentioned at the beginning, one of them is Monolithic Power Systems, the other is Transmedics Group, and the third is Axsome Therapeutics. And if you want the tickers on those, they are MPWR, TMDX, and AXSM. I'm planning on buying those between now and August 1st, so just in the next few days. And I've just set prices that I want to buy them at. So if I'm fortunate enough to have these stocks, because there's been a lot of volatility, if they jump down below where I want to buy them, then there's a very good chance I'm going to be buying these stocks. For Monolithic Power Systems, I really wanted to get it under 800. It's been somewhere between maybe 855, 830, 820. If it jumps down, or drops down, I should say, into the high 700s, I'm going to be very interested in buying that stock. As far as Transmedics Group, that's a stock that has not entered a retracement. It's pretty much at its all-time high. I love the company, which is why I want to buy it, but it is not in retracement. And then Axsome Therapeutics, also a stock that's near the high end of its trading range. And this is, again, not a retracement type of trade, but I really like the CEO of Axsome Therapeutics. I like the pipeline for this particular company, and I just feel as though it'd be a better idea for me as an investor to establish a position now before the good news starts coming along, before any earnings start to look good, because by the time Wall Street notices this company and everybody starts piling in, it's going to be a much more expensive stock, in my opinion. And I just want to remind you guys that this is not financial advice. And I really say that, I mean this, because nobody on YouTube knows what's going to happen with any stock, and nobody has any way of knowing what's going to happen in the stock market. Anything can happen in markets. It's as much as a surprise to you as it is to me. So when I'm talking with you about these companies, about these stocks, it's just my opinions, it's my ideas, and it's based on the learning and the reading and the research I've done. But I make mistakes too. And my goal with my own investing portfolios is just to be correct, to work with the probabilities so that I'm right and I have a positive profit on my trades more often than I have negative or losses in my trades. And I think that over the long term, if I can just win a little bit more than I lose, and when I lose less, I think I'm going to do really well. So thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, I talk mostly about investing in small cap stocks, and I've also been investing in ETFs for years. So every now and then I make a video about an ETF that interests me, that I think is really worth taking a closer look at. So if ETFs and small cap stocks, especially small cap semi stocks, are something you like, I think you'll enjoy watching some of my future videos. Make sure to subscribe. And if you have not yet hit the like button, by all means, like this video. Click the like button. This is the softest, smoothest like pillow you've ever seen. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, for all of your encouragement, for the comments in the comment section. That means the most to me. So if you don't like this video, even if you don't subscribe, just write something. You don't even have to do this. Just write something below, because I love to hear from you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.